Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the third installment of the Panther Wiz Kids Academic Bowl. Tonight, we have a showdown of our grade 4 classes. Give a round of applause to our Wiz Kids. I'm going to be introducing our participants shortly, but I want to tell you a little bit about the quiz before we commence.
Okay, good.
The participants for the quizzes are selected by their class teachers. The questions for the quiz were set by none other than teacher Akila Thompson of grade 4 at the Vivian Vanderpool Primary School. 3, sorry. She is also our judge for this evening. Every quiz in this series of quizzes will be set by a teacher from a different school who we keep anonymous until the night of the quiz. The judge is responsible for resolving any queries for answers that may be different but close enough that the spotters signal a query for. Our team captains are responsible for asking for a query, or the spotter can ask for a query, and the judge is here to resolve those queries. Otherwise, the answers are set, and they come up once time is up. Miss Marissa Harding-Hodge will be our tabulator again. Our timekeeper for this evening will be Miss Sheila Hodge, our secretary of the PTA executive. My name is Nakishma Rajas Hull, the vice president of the PTA executive and a proud alumnus of the Stony Ground Primary School, and I will be your moderator for this evening. Audience rules. Audience members are asked to be respectfully remain quiet during the competition and to avoid any outbursts while questions are asked or answered. Please do not signal any answers to our participants. Allow them to compete fairly and on their own terms. That is what we ask of the audience. The role of the judge, I already said the judge will be given final ruling for questions that are queried. The judge will also deliver the final tabulation and result of scores for each round. I will read the question for the various rounds. I may repeat a question only once if a team captain requests that a question be repeated. I will read the rules of the competition and announce the winner at the end. There will be 2 spotters this evening, 1 per team. We have Miss Amy Hippolyte and Miss Shanice Hilleman. Spotters must stand behind participants, must show a raise of hand for the correct answer, and a halfway motion for answers that they wish to query. Spotters will keep their hands down for an incorrect answer. The Aurelia Kelly Primary School has 2 classes for every grade. And as I mentioned earlier, our grade 4 classes are now going head-to-head. There are 4 participants. Each participant is responsible for a specific subject area, with 1 teammate being designated the team captain. The 4 main subject areas are language or literacy, mathematics, science, and social studies. The final round will have 2 bonus questions from other subject areas. The quiz consists of 3 rounds: the spotter round, buzzer round, and the speed round. So the rules for the first round are as follows. Then this is the spotter round. This round consists of 20 questions from the subject areas of math, English, science, and social studies. Each team will be given 1 minute to respond to each question in this round, unless both teams indicate earlier that they are finished by a show of hands. Any team member of a team can write the team's response down, and each team can designate a different writer at any time. Teams can consult with each other quietly before writing their response down. A spotter is assigned to both teams. Teams will indicate their final response when their team captain or the rep for the subject area raises his or her hand to indicate their response is complete. The spotter will stand behind the participants to signal a query, a correct, or an incorrect answer. Both teams have an opportunity to answer the questions in this round. A timer will be set for 1 minute at the start, and the participants will be asked the question. At the end of the minute, the participants will hear the word time from the timekeeper and be asked to stop, unless, of course, the 2 teams both raise their hands before the minute expires. The team that answers the most correct questions within the time allotted would be the winner of this round. Now, we get down to the exciting part. Now that we've finished this bit of housekeeping, we are going to introduce our participants. I would like you to give the entire panel a round of applause. We have is this? What side is it? The right? SC. We have grade 4SC. And round of applause. And on this side we have grade 4SH. Now for grade 4SC, when I call your name, just please stand so we can see who you are. Nala Connor. This is our representative for literacy. Jendai Lenton. Our representative for mathematics and our team captain. Samuel Swaving. Representative for science, Cyan Thomas. representative for social studies. And from grade 4 SH, Levi Reed, Damian Hughes. Now, Levi Reed is our representative for mathematics. Damian Hughes is our representative for social studies. Jordan Henry. She's our representative for language and the team captain for grade 4 SH. Kamani Richardson. And he is our representative for science. Panther Wizz, are you ready? Let's get ready to put these whiz kids to the test. Spotters, please assume your positions. Please, when that comes, remind me. Them always exposing me. All right. Are we ready to commence round one? Pull up the question so I can read it from the phone. Yeah. And the first subject is social studies. So just a reminder, you can let the representatives for the subject area write the answer for this round. Tourists visit Anguilla for all of these reasons except A, work, B, pleasure, C, to live. Exactly. Please, the audience, please be quiet. Are both teams ready? Both teams are signaling that they're done. The answer is C. Is that up or halfway? Is it up? Oh, okay. Question 2. Having more goods than we need is called a dash. Is it A, surplus, B, export, C, income? You're both ready? All right. The answer is A. All right, both teams have that correct as well. Question 3. The manager of Proctor's supermarket pays the owner of Vintage Veggies for fruits and vegetables every week. This is a farm of dash. Is it A, payment, B, trade, C, import. Both teams are signaling that they're done. The answer is B. You, Nick, do they have it correct? The answer is B. B is trade. Okay, so no, none of the teams get that correctly. No, that wasn't. Right. Yeah. Just a question. The judge wanted to know what answer they had.
Yeah.
Is it the same over here? Is it A that they had to? Yeah. Yeah, under the board. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're moving on to question 4. Carter's grandfather drives visitors to wherever they desire to go. He is employed in the dash industry. Is it A, secondary, B, primary, C, tertiary? Both teams are signaling that they're done. The answer is C. Both teams have that correct. Last question for social studies. Carvings in rocks made by the early settlers are called A, drawings, B, petroglyphs, C, art. Both teams are signaling that they're done. The answer is B. Both teams have that correct. That's it for social studies. We now move on to mathematics. I'm just going to allow the rep for that subject area to get settled. Question 1. What is the conversion of 2,000 meters to kilometers? What is the conversion of 2,000 meters in kilometers? Is it A, 200 kilometers, B, 2 kilometers, or C, 50 kilometers? Both teams are signaling that they are done. The answer is B. Neither team has that correct. Question 2. Question 2. Town A to town B is a distance of 6,500 meters. What distance is that in kilometers? Town A to town B is a distance of 6,500 meters. What distance is that in kilometers? Both teams are signaling that they're done. The answer is 6.5 kilometers. And grade 4 SH has that correct. Question 3. Chelsea had 25 marbles. Her friend Tiff gave her some more marbles. Now Chelsea has 57 marbles. How many marbles did Tiff give to Chelsea? Both teams are signaling that they are done. The answer is 32. Both teams have that correct. Question 4. What is the sum of 895 and 61? We have a query?
Is it addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division?
Sum
I'm
of
just being sure.
addition.
Nine, 7, not 10, 11, 12, 12. You're allowed to put 15. Yeah. 9, 9, 9. 9. 9. It's 9, it's 9.
How much? Both teams are signaling that they're done. The answer is 9:56. Oh, wait, both teams signaling that it's correct. The next question, please. Question 5. A speedboat has a capacity of 45 passengers. How many passengers can 6 speedboats carry at capacity?
Okay, vale. 6 plus 8, 9, 50.
Yeah, but it's fine. We gave it all. How much time more time? 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 The answer is 270. Grade 4 SH had that correct. Just reminding the teams that they can consult with each other in this round. They can consult with each other in this round. We're moving on to language. Just gonna give the reps a chance to settle in. Language. Huh?
share a language. You want to watch so.
Because our sheet got science next. Okay, so only language questions come in. All right, okay, go ahead. All right. Question 1. The children dash sweetly at the concert. In brackets, we have sing. The children dash sweetly at the concert. Please, you will use the correct tense to fill in the blank. The children dash sweetly at the concert. Use the correct tense.
Sing. Sing. Sing.
Both teams are signaling that they're done. You cannot write once your hand goes up to signal you are done. You have 1 minute, but once you signal you are done,
Jordan, you can't do
you should not write after that.
that.
Is it time? Time is up. The answer is sang. Both teams have the answer correct.
That was a clue.
So I just want to explain, this is not a speed round. You can choose to wait the minute, but if you signal that you are done, you should not still be writing. So you have 1 minute until you hear time. Make sure that you are done before you put your hands up. Next question. Choose a suitable collective noun from the word bank below to complete the sentences. And the available words are congregation, litter, audience, pack, team, swarm, and staff. The sentence is, Sam's dog just had a dash of puppies. Both teams are signaling that they are done. The answer is litter. Both teams have that correct. Next question. Choose a suitable collective noun from the word bank below to complete the sentences. The words are congregation, litter, audience, pack, team, swarm, staff. Principal Marcia spoke to members of her dash. Both teams are signaling that they're done. The answer is staff. Both teams have that correct. Next question, please. Choose the correct verb from the brackets to complete the sentence below. The lady dash found the bags. The lady dash found the bags. In brackets, we have has or have. Both teams are signaling that they're done. The answer is has. Both teams have that correct. Next question, please. There is one punctuation mark missing in each of the sentences. There's one punctuation mark missing in the sentence below. Select one of the following in your answer. Use the name and symbol of the correct punctuation mark. It could be full stop, question mark, apostrophe mark, exclamation mark, or a comma. Last Sunday, Mrs. James cooked baked chicken, macaroni pie, and steamed vegetables.
It's not comma. It's not comma.
Both teams are signaling that they are done. The answer is comma. Both teams have that correct. We're moving on to science. Moving along nicely. Just giving the science reps a chance to settle in. Are the science whizzes ready?
Yeah.
Question 1. Which of these statements is true? A water filter removes all germs from water. B, germs in water are killed by boiling. C, all water is boiled before it's supplied to a town or a city. D, tap water is always safe wherever you are in the world.
B. Our whole team is doing good. I don't think I get one round for social studies. I think I felt it.
Both teams are signaling that they are done. The answer is B. Grade SH has that correct. Next question. A food shortage where there is not enough to eat to stay healthy is A, drought, B, desert, C, famine, D, irrigation. Both teams are signaling that they are done. The answer is C. Both teams have that correct. Next question. An injection or another treatment with a substance that stops a person from catching a disease is A, airborne, B, vaccine, C, infectious, D, medicine. Both teams are signaling that they are done. The answer is B, vaccine. Both teams have that correct. That's it. Another question. Question 4. Hot molten rock beneath the Earth's crust is called A, lava, B, gas and ash, C, crater, D, magma. Both teams are signaling that they are done. The answer is D. Both teams have that correct. Final question. Which of these is not a sense organ? A, skin, B, tongue, C, heart, D, ear. Both teams are signaling that they're done. The answer is C. Both teams have that correct. That brings us to the end of round 1. We're going to have a short intermission while the scores are for round 1 are tabulated. And we encourage you to support the food stall during our short break. I know that our concession stand is still busy, but I would ask that the noise be reduced. I would also like to say a special good evening for those joining us on the live. During the intermission, someone from the live informed us that they could hear the answers being given from the crowd before the children are able to respond. I'm going to ask those sitting in the front rows, particularly the first couple rows, please do not shout out the answer. The persons on the live are hearing the answer, and we want this competition to be fair. You can write your answers down and test yourself, but please do not say the answers out loud. All right. We are about to commence round 2, which is the buzzer round. But before we do that, our judge will read the final scores for round 1.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Out of 20 points, grade 4C has 15 points, and grade 4H has 18 points.
All right. All right, so just a quick reminder to the participants of the rules. Participants representing their respective subject areas will face off against the opposing team's subject area representative. For example, students from both teams representing the subject of maths would go head-to-head. Participants in this round will use a buzzer to indicate they are ready to respond. The participant who hits the buzzer first will be given the opportunity to respond first. The participants will be asked 3 questions each, and if any of the participants fail to answer a question, the other team's subject area representative will have an opportunity to respond. There should be no consultation with team members during this round. If any other team members try to assist or indicate an answer, up to 5 points may be deducted at the discretion of the judge. 3 questions will be asked per subject area, totaling 12 questions in this round. The aim of this round is to gain the opportunity of first response by using the buzzer. The team to accomplish this task by giving correct answers or answering any questions the opponent couldn't will be the victor of this round. There will be 2 points for each correct answer and 1 point for each answer given after the other team answers incorrectly or doesn't answer at all. Once you buzz, you have to give the answer immediately. So please do not buzz unless you know the answer. So we are going to start with social studies. We're going to ask the 2 social studies representatives to face off. Come to the podium. I think you over there. It's easier for science to go there and visit. Okay. Okay. So we know. Question 1. Why did the Iraqis settle near the sea? A, it was closer to their food source. B, to bathe often. C, the land was too rugged to walk. The answer is A. That goes to grade 4SC. Next question. The movement of people from one location to another is called A, population, B, migration, C, settlement. The answer is B. That's correct. That goes to grade SC. So just a reminder, you are looking at the answer, so you can interrupt me and buzz. You do not have to wait until I finish reading the question. Okay? But only buzz if you're sure of the answer. Because if you get it incorrectly, it will go to the other team. Next question. Which term does the acronym LIAT stand for? The answer is B. That is correct. That goes to grade 4 SH. And I believe that concludes the questions for social studies. We will have the
Yeah, because we were from the toy because I pressed the button but it didn't do.
yeah. That's the first one? Okay, let me get that. Okay. Question 1. There are 2 bags of marbles. Bag A has 136 marbles. Bag B has 45 less marbles than bag A. How many marbles are in bag B? I'm going to repeat the question because the number 45 is missing from on the screen. There are 2 bags of marbles. Bag A has 136 marbles. Bag B has 45 less marbles than bag A. How many marbles are in bag B? You can also pass if you are not sure. Okay, we have an answer.
15. 15.
No. Do you want to attempt it?
91.
That is correct.
Yeah, we were tired.
Question 2. Mr. Telemack gave 128 plums to a group of children. He gave each child 4 plums. How many children got plums? If you need, I give them the papers if they need to walk it out.
Thirty-two.
That is correct.
Levi got a paper late.
Next.
Did I try?
You could come right here. And the next question. Sally has 12 centimeters of ribbon. She cuts 20 millimeters of it. How much ribbon does she have left?
1 centimeter.
That is incorrect. Do you want to attempt? That she's passing on that. And that is the end of the mathematics face-off. Round of applause. Give them a round of applause. Language. Question 1. Knives, boys, schools, sheep, teeth are all examples of A, singular nouns, B, proper nouns, C, collective nouns, B, plural nouns, D, plural nouns.
Plural nouns.
Blue. That is
Plural nouns.
that is correct. D, plural nouns. Press down on the buzzers so that it can register. You clear it? You ready? Okay. Next question. James put on a stunning performance. The underlined word is a or an. A, adverb. B, adjective. C.
Adjective.
The answer is B. That is correct. Adjective. Next question. Which word best describes friend? A, ugly.
Loyal.
D, loyal. That is correct. That ends the language face-off. We are now heading into science.
Oh, come on. Having some technical difficulties. Go, come on. You can do it. You can do it for science. Social studies was cat. You have to be fucking bubble, right?
Question 1. Which animal reproduces by laying eggs? A, dolphin. B, cat. C, turtle.
Turtle.
That is correct. Question 2. What activity is shown in the picture below? A, reforestation.
Deforestation.
That is correct. B, deforestation. Final question. Air is a mixture of gases. Which component of air do we use to make fertilizers?
Carbon dioxide.
That is incorrect. Do you want to try it? That is correct. That is it. Round of applause. That is the end of round 2.
That was so cat.
We are going to take another We're going to take another short break to tabulate the scores. And we are going to start round 3 in 5 minutes. That is our final round. This is the money round because this round, you're awarded 5 points for each correct answer. Yeah, yeah. This last round. So for this round, teams have choices. We're going to allow you 1 minute to consult with your teachers to decide if you would like your team captain to stay on the buzzer or the rep for the subject area to go in the seat, and then the team captain would be next to them. For the 2 bonus questions, the team captain will go back on the buzzer if you decide to use reps. If you're leaving the team captain in the first chair, then the rep for the subject can switch and sit next to the team captain, because in this round you can consult. Everybody clear on that?
Yeah.
So you have the opportunity to switch seats. I will signal to you when you can do so. Everybody good on that? We're giving you 1 minute. You can go and talk. 1 minute for the teachers. Yes, so we're going social studies, maths. But you could still sit next to the captain.
Sorry, if you consult with me, the answer is correct and you still would right.
Oh. We will get the final scores at the end of round 2.
Okay, at the end of round 2, grade 4 SC had 5 out of 12 points, sorry, with a total of 20 points between rounds 1 and round 2. Grade 4 SH has a total of 6 out of 12 points, which give them 24 points at the end of rounds 2.
Now we are entering the speed round. The rules for this round are as follows. The teams in this round will face off by answering as many questions before their opponent using a buzzer. In this round, each team can consult with each other. The team to hit the buzzer first will be acknowledged and asked to answer the question. If the team fails to answer or fails to answer correctly, the opposing team will be given the opportunity to answer. The other team can attempt the answer or pass. Oh, please don't keep your hand on the buzzer. So only when you're ready to buzz. Teams will be asked a series of questions from the subject areas that we had just now, and then there'll be one question from IT and one question from music. 10 questions will be asked in this round. Each question will be worth 5 points. If the question asked is answered correctly, the team will gain 5 points. If it's incorrect and you buzzed and you answer incorrectly, you will lose 1 point. If the other team answers the question for you, they get 2 points if it is correct. The other team would not lose a point, however, if they answer the question incorrect on the attempt. You can also pass. So, we are commencing round 3. First subject area is social studies. Do you have your social studies reps next to you, or do you want to keep your seating as is? You have a few seconds to make those rearrangements. All right. The team captains will remain on the buzzers, and the reps are next to the captains. Question 1. Which island does this flag above belong to?
Antigua. Antigua.
That is correct. So, the rep or the team captain can answer, but the buzzing would be the team captains because you are the ones in front of the buzzers. And captain, you don't have to wait on the rep if you know the answer. This round comes down to speed, but also if you do buzz and you're not sure of the answer, you could risk losing 2 points. Next question for social studies. Final question for social studies. When did Hurricane Irma hit Anguilla?
2017, 6 September.
And that is correct. We move on to mathematics. You can put the maths rep, well, that is the captain. So for this side, you can put the maths rep there. You can walk out answers if you need to.
Can an opposite person from the subject rep walk out the answers?
You mean one of your other team members? Yes. You all are allowed to consult, so if you would like them to get ready to also walk out, that is fine. Thank you for that query. We can straight out. Let's straight out. Okay, so there is one think that's going to be, it may be incorrect on the slide, but we have the correct number here. So listen to when we get to the number. All right? Listen carefully. There's an error on the slide. Okay. Okay. Question 1. What is the place value of the 5 in the number 359? 359. What is the place value of 5 in the number 359? That is incorrect. That is incorrect. Would you like to try?
Tens.
That is correct. That would be 2 points for grade. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that would have been incorrect. What they responded would have been incorrect for this. Question 2 for maths. Write the following words. Write the following in words. 915, 75. We're going to ask the spotter to check.
$915
Yeah.
and 75 cents.
Can you check the response to see it's not correct? It's not written? You gonna we're going to give you guys a chance to write it down, and you can reset and try the buzzer again. Okay, wait, hold on. The judge is signaling.
She buzzed in. Did he write it correctly?
They didn't write.
Okay, so they buzzed. Okay. And did they buzzing at that time? Did they buzz?
Yeah, they buzzed. Are you gonna attempt? Okay, so the judge is saying that the instructions are on the slide. It says write the following in words, and then I read out the thing. So we had a buzz, and that answer is, the judge is not accepting that because nothing was written. So we're gonna give the other team an opportunity if they would like. So is that answer correct? Let the spotter check. We're signaling a correct answer from the spotter. So that would go to grade 5 SC. 4, grade 4 SC, sorry.
Students, please listen to what you're being told to do, because even though you're buzzing in, you can be asked to write or to say, okay? It said to write this time, so you should have taken time to write what the commentator is asking you to do, okay? Thank you.
That was 2 for math. What is the next subject area on the slide? Language. Okay, let's go to question 1. She is the dash of all. A,
Most beautiful.
that is correct. Next question. An adjective is a.
C.
Is that correct? The answer is correct. C. Now we're moving on to the subject area of science. If you want to switch around, you can. Everybody ready? Participants, whizzes, are you ready?
Yes.
Question 1 for science. A cloudy mixture of sand and water is A, solution, B, solvent, C, we have,
Yes.
you have to answer.
It's a suspension.
You have to answer.
D.
Okay, is that correct? Yeah. D, suspension is correct. When you buzz, you have to be ready to respond. Okay, is there another question for science? Next question. A wheelchair ramp is an example of which simple machine?
A simple machine. In D.
The judge says that is correct.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so now we get down to the bonus questions. And the first one is music. Y'all can sit wherever you like. Let me know when you're ready.
We are ready.
Hold on, we need to make sure that everyone is seated.
Everyone is ready.
Okay, and the question for music. How many counts does the following note receive?
2.
That is correct. And ICT, the final question in round 3. What is the keyboard shortcut for the computer function paste? What is the keyboard shortcut for the computer function to paste?
Control V.
That is correct. And that brings us to the end of round 3 and the end of the grade 4 academic quiz. Round of applause for our whiz kids. We're going to take a short break for the final scores, the final tabulation, and the distribution of prizes. Please support the concession stand. the two grade fours. The tabulation of scores is ready. Who doing that? I put on my whole dress. You don't want me in a nice picture?
Oh, I need to be here?
Okay.
I'm in a whole dress. Borrow my shoes. Borrow my shoes. Can I borrow my shoes? Come, borrow my shoes. Eight. Okay, children, can you come back to the tables, please, as we're ready to give out the awards and certificates for the evening?
Before we get into the final scores, we want to show our Panther Wizes our appreciation for their participation tonight. Both teams did extremely well. I want you to give them a raucous round of applause. Raise the roof. There's been a lot of healthy competition between our classes, which shows that our classes are on par, and that is a good sign. That's the whole reason why we embarked on these academic quizzes, to really see where our whizzes stand in the school, and we are looking really good. So before we get into the final scores, we want to call up each participant. Let me see the list. Thank you very much. Nala Khanna.
Jendai Linton. Right, there you go. There you go. Samuel Swavin. Sion Thomas. Levi Reed. Damian Hughes. Jordan Henry. And Kimani Richardson.
I've just been bullied by the secretary to give the vote of thanks before we announce the winners. So the academic bowl is hosted by the PTA executive of the Aurelia Kelly Primary School. We would like to give a heartfelt thank you to Inanguilla. Round of applause. They've done an excellent job carrying this live. We have parents abroad and others who can't be here who've been enjoying watching these whizzes go head-to-head live. So we have to thank Inanguilla very much for the excellent job that they've done. We would also like to thank Flo for sponsoring our gift bags for this evening. So a round of applause for them as well. I would love to thank our official table, our judge, Teacher Akila Thompson, for an excellent job tonight. Marissa Harden-Hodge, our able tabulator. Our spotters, Shanice Hilleman and Amy Hippolyte. The amazing ladies in pink. You see those bright pink shirts? That's the fundraising committee of the Aurelia Kelly Primary School executive. Large up the fundraising committee one time. I've been signaled by the president that they work double shift today. So we have to give them a round of applause. Those ladies are awesome. Thank you to the parents. Thank you to our participants. And we would really love to thank our teachers, our grade 4 teachers, for assisting our participants and clearly doing an excellent job. I would like to also thank our principal for being available for me to bug her and randomly pull her up here every quiz. Round of applause to our principal. Thank you very much, Teacher Marcia. I think I've thanked everybody. Oh yeah, and big up the audience one time. Large up the audience. Especially the children who attended from the school. I hope to see more of you, but for those of you that made it, I'm really happy to see you and so involved because this is really for you guys. You have tests and tests of standards and all these things coming up, and this is how you prepare yourself. So round of applause to you too. Now for the main event, I am going to shift out of this position because that job is not my job. That's the job of the judge.
Good night again, everyone. Before I give the final results, let me say congrats to the children, and it came neck and neck up until the last 2 questions. So the importance of the buzzer, let me say that again. If you know the answer right away, buzzing, because you were hearing it between them, but is who buzzed first. So, Grade 4 SC came out with 39 points. Let's get a round of applause. And grade 4 SH, our winners for this evening, has 49 points. Can you come up, please?
That brings us to the end of the grade 4 academic quiz. Please give a round of applause to our awesome participants. Want a group picture? Team, come forward. Okay? So stay right here, don't move.